So I'm making my brown rice now. Hey, you know what? I really wanted to recreate my old life with school. And all I know is I was studying in school. I was supposed to be off in the arts. And the problem was people seemed to be messing with that I lost time. So I said, I think I'm just going to move to Galloway's, and keep dancing and do jazz because my parents wouldn't pay for jazz and ballet. Because I did ballet and I did the whole track and I was just a bunch of leg work and stuff. I was just lucky it wasn't all in the bar. That's what happens when you start ballet and you're not just in it from 7 and keep going and add another class as you grow up. Seriously, I said it. St. Augustine did not have ballet. And yes, I said, can I do gymnastics? Whatever. I was thinking of doing ballet. It was a big deal. Now I messed up my whole life with other people. And I didn't get any other programs. I tried to and they just, whatever, don't go. We don't want you. And they acted stupid too. And I came back and they're like, what, you couldn't take it? They didn't really say that though. I know why though. It wasn't like I was a retard, but maybe they don't accept some kinds of people. You have to be some kind of shit, but I was a little overweight. But actually I looked really over. I didn't have a figure either. But a lot of ballerinas are like that, but they're just airheads in Orlando. They didn't just say, we don't have it, we're not going to do it. They're like, no. And it did confuse me with the money in Central Florida Ballet to put online, but I didn't have much time at home. Maybe I just should have went there twice a week or whatever, a few days a week or something. And when I drove, it was always with my dad. I don't know, I just kind of wish I tried that for a year now. And then I would keep exercising as much if I quit. And yeah, I was hungry kind of, but I didn't want to eat mixed vegetables. People are acting like that's all I would eat kind of, or just think about that. So I just stayed home and grabbed some food, I guess, and I couldn't go back. I mean, technically I tried years later. There was some gym at that hotel, but no one wants to talk about it. There's something next door. So yeah, I'm not often. I don't have my dance class thing under control. I'm just doing it at home, and it's people are losing their attention that it's on my schedule. I'm even in recovery. It's I can only do it maybe once every 2 weeks. Because I stretched one day and I even had to take a break a whole day and I just stood outside for 20 minutes. And then I went back up and now I'm not even gonna jog again inside the hotel. It wasn't hard jogging, but so I was gonna just wait. Maybe I'll stretch again today or do a different stretch. I don't know. So it's that, it's I can't, it used to be every other day I could do cardio maybe for an hour if I kept going. Or I'd try to jog every day and even add calisthenics and teen gymnastics. Yeah, that stuff's great. ROTC, you get it. Then they have foreign languages, history, the internet. So, so yeah, it's I sit here and the cooking is the other exercise. I always cut vegetables. I don't know why it's such a big deal. It's the stress is thinking about it and walking to the cutting table to sit down. So, so it's I sit here, I did some jogging, but I woke up and my leg was spazzing, there was a knot in it and I didn't want it to fall off and stuff. So I just stretched. There's this one stretch that was half an hour on my bed, an Australian lady. So I had to take off a day. So I really want to go back and do that again because it really stretched me out for jogging. I might do it again later today, but I had to eat more. I even have to stand in the shower or sit. So it's I can do one more exercise for about 40 minutes today. And tomorrow, I mean, I'm guessing since I'm better, it'll be another one. I won't be waiting. But it wasn't what I thought. I couldn't stretch throughout the day. Like, I couldn't stretch a little bit every hour with all the cooking. I couldn't do light exercise a few times every day because I went to the hospital because I didn't eat enough calories. And I can't, like, stock up on some things like carbohydrates and sugar anyway because of diabetes. So it's a lot of brown rice. The oatmeal sometimes makes my brain feel like it stopped or like too much just meat. But I eat some oatmeal. I just got more cups so I can cook them separately, and it's like I can't eat a whole lot because like I would eat it a few times a day. Weird, huh? So I mean, there was no dance class to go to, but like if you're like intermediate, you would probably go twice a week or once a week for the classes or whatever. But I think the competition team might even only be one day a week. I don't know, but it could be 2 or 3 days a week. People thought it was like crazy, like they were taking class every day and at night. I don't know who made that up, but a lot of people did cheerleading, and I noticed they seemed more fit than ballet just now. Just like right now, I really noticed it though. So, do you know anything about that? I mean, yeah, I was in choir and I jogged. I've been jogging a lot, and I fit in other stuff. So, I'm trying to get in shape like those Danish women, but and like be on reality TV and stuff. And like those water sports, like which you can't just say I'm interested anymore. Like it had to be like MySpace days, and now they don't even do that kind of stuff. So it's like maybe with this eating enough, and I want to add a DoorDash. It would turn out to be Chinese. So my heart might be okay. So now that I'm eating enough, I just have to have a supply of like macaroni and cheese and emergency granola bars, and pretty much I have some things I'll probably be okay. I'm getting organic milk chocolate chips, and so with enough food, with my microwave bowls with the lids with the venting things, and also I found a set of different size bowls I can put the meals, and I found I couldn't mix it all into one of these bowls, and I needed a slightly larger bowl to eat in than what I had. So I'm gonna have like 4 more microwave bowls so I could save them in the refrigerator, and I could just like wake up and warm them up, or I could cook them and then warm them up a little bit. And the other bowls are also microwavable, but I don't think there's a vent on the lid, but it won't be microwaved as long anyway. I don't think they'll have any online anyway. I'm sure it would be nice. But, so I guess it's pretty much that. Then I'm going to put like the rice from one bowl into a larger bowl, and then the cooked vegetables. So instead of a little microwave bowl of a meal each time, I'm going to have larger meals now. Instead of always cooking healthy stuff like 4 or 5 times a day, I'm going to make like more. I'm going to put more rice in one bowl. I'm going to put like more vegetables in one bowl and maybe more chicken in one bowl. Like I got 6 packs of 2 huge kinds of chicken breast or something. Maybe it was 7 for like 7 or 8 days from Instacart. It'll probably be 7 days, but so that's enough to have 2 huge chicken breasts every day. Like, I mean, that sounds kind of normal, I guess. But I have that throughout the whole day instead of just at supper, like, and the sodium in my ham or sometimes turkey. Like, it seemed like even the turkey wasn't working off my heart. The cold cuts. That's probably what it was, though. Yeah, it was from, like, not eating and stuff like that when I was hungry. I didn't know what to do. I didn't have a plan for the meals I had. I still probably had, like, some money every month. I don't know what it was. I think I had declared bankruptcy after some point. It probably was at least $400 a month. It might have been $600. I don't know. I guess it just didn't work out. I wanted to make real recipes, and I didn't know what else to do. The cheap ones looked funky and stuff. I just didn't figure anything out. It was stupid stuff like mixing. I didn't know what I needed. I mixed chicken and carrots and water sometimes, and it was depressing. Now I have to have the rice in it, like brown rice. I haven't heard from anyone about this kind of stuff at all. So now I'll have a big bowl and eat more each time, I guess. So yeah, maybe I'll be able to dance more now. But did you know there's no program I can go to? Like, can I go to class even just once a week? And it's like, what about my levels? I guess it doesn't matter now for some reason. I did stuff on the internet. Like, why is that considered cheating? Everyone knows they consider that cheating. They think that if you never dance, you can't do it. Like, you can't start and get there. And it'd be because you don't have a tutor or something. Which, I don't know if that's true. Maybe they just have really bad classes. I prefer to be in the group. Like, they'll blame me for before, but I'll tell them there was no ballet, and I would still be in it. And I did gymnastics, so I'd be strong. And I did want to add it. I was, like, in trouble, too, for not saying, I want to do that. And it's like they would take away, like, the other stuff. And, like, I came back, and it wasn't even as cute or anything, like, later. And, like, I didn't see it much after, like, age maybe 5, 6, 7. Then it was gone. And I was in Baton at age 7 and 8. And they keep forgetting that, too. It was a little different. But it wasn't exactly going to a dance studio and jazz. It wasn't that. It was more like cheerleading. There was no dance involved at all. True, they're doing things like tap now, I know. But they didn't look like good programs. I'm trying to get real stuff in, but I don't really like the college programs. I don't have transportation, and I was going to work for a while for money. But if I move to an apartment, technically I might be able to go if there's something that accepts me, which I think there will be. The community college has something, and it'll get you in. I should probably just consider that for my dance program. And I was thinking about music too, and it seems like I did the violin. I still want to do it, but I was going to do it with other people, but it sucked. And I could be in a ballet company, but I probably won't make the competition. But anyway, so I was thinking about how there's no ensemble. I know there's church. Everything seems to be like the idea of a pipe. I mean, maybe I should just play the oboe, buy an oboe. Maybe I'll just save up for one if I move to an apartment. And then I can play it for fun and like play upbeat music, but not like that stupid clarinet style. I'm glad I'm never doing the clarinet. But if I was in the band, I decided because the flutes are so crazy about not doing the violin, I was going to do the trumpet. And I know all the clarinets are eyeing the oboe, bassoon, English horn, bass bassoon, stuff like that. So I'm thinking the violin with other people isn't working, so I'm just going to study it by myself now. I don't think I'll ever be liked, but maybe I can just sit there and do like their trash, which is a smooth move. Because I've never seen them play like a song. Like if they play, it's like they perform once in a while. And like it's like they died if they played for 40 minutes or 70 minutes. And like they have to have an accompanist or orchestra. It's like, I don't know, but they never get the MIDI files. Like I've been looking for them now. So I'm just going to play stupid trash, like whatever I did at beginning piano. Oh yeah, I'm also doing piano again though. So that's like 3 things that do something. So I play the piano. Maybe I'll even practice every day just to feel like a kid again. And then I'll study the serious violin, which right now I'm just studying the notes without like feeling it or whatever, like just playing it, like looking at it on the computer just so I know where it is. That's all I'm doing. If I bought it, I would just probably practice finding the pitches as the advantage while I do this and look for things like the shifting or whatever positions, which is also how I'm doing it now though. The learning the notes to the positions to the next position from the bass one, which they call like 3rd position, the other one is 1st position. They're crazy. Do you know that? They're so stupid. They act like are you dancing? So anyway, so there's me practicing piano every day. Now I'm just studying the notes on the violin and gonna study it on my own. So I study their zipping trash just to make sure it doesn't get in my way. And then, oh look, I've been listening to classical music. I just zipped this. I'm everything. I'm even ugly. Whatever. And then after that, I'm thinking of playing in public again, and I couldn't find anything, so I was thinking of doing the oboe and not playing it like the clarinet. And so that's my next idea. So all I have to do is practice blowing, not through that reed, but through the whole thing, as you might all know, though. So you have to practice just blowing through the whole thing, I think. I'm good at the recorder finding the notes. Anyway, so I'm going to practice blowing through the whole thing. Maybe just a little every day, and then when it works, I'll see what to do and just get better, I guess. And then I can find something to do in the world, I guess, other than piano. That I sing. Oh yeah, I'm also singing, and that makes sense. I'll never stop that either. And yeah, I played the harp. I can do that, but this is the incentives I have right now. And I also like the guitar. Anyway, I saw the ones where they have like a melody and like strumming little things and like picking a melody, and I was like, wow, I think I figured it out. But and I got the thing where you do this and just play the chords and see it. They have somewhere maybe they'll pop up and tell you what you did or something. I don't know, but I mean, maybe, probably, but I just probably got one, and I don't know. I think it like told you something though, but yeah, it was just a what are they called? Fretboard, and then you just put the fingers on, and you just keep practice changing or putting the fingers on the position, and it stretched like pretty much 1, 2, 3 days. It just did it, like from not doing it to doing it. It was easy to find. I've had a real one trying to play one note, but this was just the chords. I had this lesson book from my dad, and I tried it. Maybe I can do my own thing. I don't know what I'm gonna do. It's too popular to really do anything. I guess I'll just stay home and try to progress with the goal of the like I saw Christmas carols with the melody and then the strumming the chord, like the background chord, and then the melody is in there. Pretty easy idea, but it's a lot of work. But I guess you just gotta slide into it when you're ready, gradually too. So that's something to work towards. So it'll be playing piano every day, so I feel like I'm in school. And I'll keep blowing through the oboe every day so I can do something in the world, like church, who knows. And then studying violin so I can conquer anyone who asks me if I can recognize something or whatever. And 1, 2, 3 instruments right now, pretty much, with a reason for doing it. And then my singing, which I haven't done lately. The vocal exercises help more than talking, it seems, with my health and healing my voice even. So yeah, I was talking about how often I dance and eating, right? Okay, bye for now.